There was a time when Eren Yeager wanted only one thing: freedom. He wanted to see the oceans from Armin's book, the lands of ice, the endless world beyond the walls. To Eren, those walls were not protection, they were a prison. And if humanity could destroy every titan standing between them and the horizon, they would finally be free. At least, that was what he believed. Because when Eren finally reached the world beyond the walls, he didn't find freedom, he found enemies. The boy who once swore to save humanity would eventually become humanity's greatest nightmare. So what happened? What did Eren actually see? Why did he push away Mikasa and Armin? Why did he unleash the rumbling, knowing exactly what it would do? And perhaps the most disturbing question of all, was any of it truly Eren's choice? This is the truth Eren saw beyond the walls. Long before Eren understood Marley, before he knew about Eldia, before he inherited the Attack Titan, Eren already hated cages. His mother's death gave that hatred an enemy: Titans. For young Eren, the world was simple. Humanity lived inside the walls, monsters lived outside. Kill the monsters, and humanity becomes free. Then Eren joined the scouts. He fought Titans. Lost friends discovered that he himself could become one. Then came Annie Reiner Berthold. The monsters weren't monsters anymore. They were people, friends, soldiers, victims. And Eren's simple understanding of the world began falling apart. But nothing prepared him for his father's basement. For years, the basement represented truth. When it was finally opened, the truth was worse than anyone imagined. Humanity had never disappeared. There were cities beyond the walls, nations, technology, entire civilizations. And the people of Paradis were Eldians, a people feared and hated because of the power of the Titans. Eren finally understood Reiner and Berthold. They had not appeared from nowhere. They had been sent. Eventually, the scouts reached the ocean. For Armin, it was a dream made real. But look at Eren. Everyone else sees the sea. Eren looks beyond it and asks, if we kill all our enemies over there, will we finally be free? He had finally reached the place he dreamed about as a child and felt nothing, because the cage had simply become larger. First it was the walls, then the Titans, now it was the world. But even that wasn't the full truth, because by the time Eren stood at that ocean, he had already seen something terrifying, something his friends hadn't. It happened when he kissed Historia's hand. Through his father's memories, Eren saw the Rice family. He saw Grisha hesitate. He saw the massacre. But hidden inside those memories was something far more disturbing. The Attack Titan could receive memories from its future inheritors. Eren wasn't simply looking into the past. Somehow, the past was looking back at him. And within those memories, Eren saw fragments of what was coming. Not everything, not a perfect vision, but enough. From that moment, something behind Eren's eyes changed. While everyone around him wondered what they should do next, Eren had already seen pieces of where next would lead. And that raises the question that will haunt the rest of his story. If you see your own future, and every choice you make brings you closer to it, are you choosing that future? Or are you trapped inside it?